Hi guys, today I'm here to do my top books of 2016. I thought it would be kind of fun to review all of my 5-star books this year. I have quite a few and I decided not to mention any rereads because I already knew that I'd give it 5 stars. The first one that I gave 5 stars to is You're Never Weird on the Internet Almost by Felicia. I listened to this on audiobook at the beginning of the year and I fell in love with it. I actually don't own my own copy, but I really need to get one. This is about Felicia and it's kind of like a memoir of her life. She's a really big geek and she's really popular online and she's in some Supernatural episodes. I actually discovered her through Supernatural and I just have so much in common with her and I just think she is so hilarious. She actually has a YouTube page that she posts all of her video games that she plays. But I just really relate to a lot of the things in her book, so I definitely recommend picking this up if you think it's something that you might enjoy. My next 5-star book is Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. This book comes after Winter in the Lunar Chronicles. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that Marissa Meyer's series is my favorite series. Yes, I love it more than Harry Potter, I just think it is perfection. I love this book just as much as the rest of her series. This is just 9 short stories of the Lunar Chronicles world. It was absolutely perfect and it was everything that I wanted in the Lunar Chronicles. My next 5-star read was The Reading Promise by Ozma. This was another kind of memoir. I listened to this on audio and I highly recommend doing that because it is read by Alice. Alice isn't a celebrity, but this book is about her father reading to her since she was a child, and it goes through all of the books that they read together growing up. I actually did a review on this and it is on my channel if you want to check it out. Next, I gave 5 stars to We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Again, I don't have a copy of this and I really need to get one. It's just the cutest, smallest little book, and I think it's just a necessity for anyone who wants to know anything about feminism. It's just a perfect book and you can fly through it. I also think it would be a really cute idea to carry some of them around in your bag and give them away to people who you think really need them. It's just a really important topic and I just absolutely love this book. The next one is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. I've given Pride and Prejudice 5 stars every single time I've read it. I've read it a dozen times. But this year I actually picked up Sense and Sensibility. I actually read most of Jane Austen's books this year, and I love this one just as much as Pride and Prejudice. I absolutely love the Ang Lee movie, and I think he did a perfect job on adapting this book. So if you've only ever read Pride and Prejudice, I highly recommend picking this one up. My next 5-star read was Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I did a buddy read on this year, and I absolutely loved it. Again, I love the movie, so I thought I might like the book. I can't wait to pick up some more of her books because she just really writes beautifully. She writes in such detail that you feel like you're actually in Manderley. This was just a wonderful book, and I've noticed a lot of people have been wanting to read it or reading it this year, and it's just really nice to see more people reading classics, and this one is just not a disappointment. So if you really want to read a classic, I definitely recommend picking this one up. My next 5-star is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I've already gone on about how much I love Marissa Meyer, so this was no different. This was just an absolutely wonderful read. One of the book clubs that I'm in is actually reading this. I decided I wasn't going to read it with them because I had already read it, but the more that I see people commenting on this book, the more I really want to reread it. And the last 2 that I gave 5 stars to this year was The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry and The Love Song of Miss Queenie Hennessy. These are both by Rachel Joyce. Again, I listened to both of these on audiobook and I highly recommend listening to them. I love the narrator on both of them. I think they did a perfect job on it. The only problem that I had with listening to these on audiobook was that I didn't get to mark up my book. So I think now that I've listened to them, I'd like to reread them and mark them up. The first book is about Harold Fry getting a letter from Queenie. She tells him that she's dying and he decides to go walk to her. And it's just a story of him walking all the way across the country to go see her. We get a lot of backstory on their past. The second book is Queenie waiting at the hospice for Harold. And of course, we get backstory on her past as well, and it's just such a sweet story. I highly recommend listening or reading both of these. Those were my 5-star books of this year. Let me know if you have read any of those and what you thought of them. Let me know what your favorites were of the year, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.